All right, welcome back, everybody. This is day 115 of our daily Bible reading, and we're back in 1 Chronicles now, covering chapters 3 through 5. So if you're ready, settled in, got your coffee or whatever you are sipping on, and you're relaxed, ready to go, let's do it. So, chapter 3, David's descendants. These were David's sons who were born to him in Hebron. Amnon was the firstborn by Ahinoam of Yisrael. Daniel was born second by Abigail of Carmel. Absalom, son of Maacah, daughter of King Talmai of Geshur, was third. Adoniah, son of Haggith, was fourth. Shephatiah by Abital was fifth. And Ithream by David's wife Eglah was sixth. 6 sons were born to David in Hebron, where he reigned 7 years and 6 months, and he reigned in Jerusalem 33 years. These sons were born to him in Jerusalem: Shimei, Shobab, Nathan, and Shlomo, or Solomon. These 4 were born to him by Bathshua, daughter of Amiel. David's other sons, Ibhar, Elishua, Eliphelet, Nogah, Nepheg, Yaphia, Elishama, Eliada, and Eliphelet, 9 sons. These were all David's sons with their sister Tamar, in addition to the sons by his concubines. Judah's kings. Shlomo's son was Rehoboam. His son was Abijah, his son Asa, his son Jehoshaphat, his son Jehoram, his son Ahaziah, his son Joash, his son Amasiah, his son Azariah, his son Jotam, his son Ahaz, his son Hezekiah, his son Manasseh, his son Ammon, and his son Josiah. Josiah's sons, Johanan was the firstborn, Jehoiakim second, Zedekiah third, and Shallum fourth. Jehoiakim's sons, his sons, Jeconiah and Zedekiah. David's line after the exile. The sons of Jeconiah the captive. His sons, Shealtiel, Malchiram, Pedaiah, Shenazar, Yekamiah, Hoshama, and Nedaviah. Pedaiah's sons, Zerubbabel and Shimei. Zerubbabel's sons, Meshulam and Hananiah, with their sister Shelomit, and 5 others, Hashubah, Otel, Berachiah, Hasadiah, and Yeshub-Hesed. Hananiah's descendants, Pelatiah, Yeshaiah, and the sons of Rephaiah, Arnan, Obadiah, and Shechaniah. The son of Shechaniah, Shemaiah. Shemaiah's sons, Hattush, Igal, Bariah, Neariah, and Shaphat. 6. Neariah's sons, Elionai, Hiskiah, and Askrikam. 3. Elionai's sons, Hodoviah, Eliashib, Peliah, Akub, Yohanan, Delaiah, and Anani. 7. Judah's descendants, chapter 4. Judah's sons, Peretz, Hezron, Carmi, Hur, and Shobal. Reaiah, son of Shobal, fathered Yahat, and Yahat fathered Ahumai and Lahad. These were the families of the Zorathites. These were Etham's sons, Yisrael, Ishma, and Idbash, and their sister was named Hazelponi. Penuel fathered Gedor, and Eser fathered Hushah. These were the sons of Hur, Ephratah's firstborn, and the father of Bethlehem. Ashur fathered Tekoa and had two wives, Elah and Naharah. Naharah bore Ahuzam, Hefer, Temeni, and Haarashtari to him. These were Naharah's sons. Helah's sons, Seret, Zohar, and Etnan. Kots fathered Anub, Zobebah, and the families of Archahel, son of Hurum. Yabetz was more honored than his brothers. His mother named him Yabetz and said, I gave birth to him in pain. Yabetz called out to the God of Israel, If only you would bless me, extend my border, let your hand be with me, and keep me from harm, so that I will not experience pain. And God granted his request. Caleb, brother of Shuha, fathered Mehir, who was the father of Eshton. Eshton fathered Bet-Rapha, Besiah, and Tehina, the father of Ir-Nahash. These were the men of Rekah. Kenaz's sons, Othniel and Seraiah. Othniel's sons, Hatat and Meonotai. Meonotai fathered Ophrah, and Seraiah fathered Joab, the ancestor of those in the craftsman's valley, for they were craftsmen. The sons of Caleb, son of Jephunneh, Iru, Elah, and Naam. Elah's son, Kenaz. Yahalelel's sons, Sif, Ziphah, Tiryah, and Asarel. Esra's sons, Yeter, Mered, Epher, and Yolon. Mered's wife, Bitiah, gave birth to Miriam, Shammai, and Ishbah, the father of Eshtemoa. These were the sons of Pharaoh's daughter, Bitiah. Mered had married her. His Judean wife gave birth to Jered, the father of Gedor, Heber, the father of Soko, and Yekutiel, the father of Zanuah. The sons of Hodiah's wife, the sister of Naham, the father of Keilah, the Garmite, and the father of Eshtemoa, the Maacathite. Shimon's sons, Amnon, Rinah, Ben-Hanan, and Tilon. Ishi's sons, Zohet and Ben-Zohet. The sons of Shelah, son of Judah. The father of Lekah, Laadah, the father of Mareshah, the families of the guild of linen workers at Beth Ashbeah, Joachim, the men of Kosebah, and Joash and Saraph, who married Moabites and returned to Lechem. These names are from ancient records. They were the potters and residents of Netaim and Gederah. They lived there in the service of the king. Shimhon's descendants. Shimhon's sons, Nemuel, Yamin, Yarib, Serah, and Shaul. Shaul's sons, his son Shallum, his son Mibsam, and his son Mishma. Mishma's sons, his son Hamuel, his son Sakur, and his son Shimei. Shimei had 16 sons and 6 daughters, but his brothers did not have many children, so their whole family did not become as numerous as the Judeans. They lived in Beersheba, Moladah, Hatzar Shual, Bilhah, Ezem, Tolad, Betuel, Hormah, Siklag, Bet Markabot, Hasar Susim, Bet Biri, and Sha'araim. These were their cities until David became king. Their villages were Etam, Ain, Rimmon, Tochen, and Ashan, 5 cities, and all their surrounding villages as far as Baal. These were their settlements, and they kept a genealogical record for themselves. Meshobab, Yamlech, Yosha, son of Amasiah, Yoel, Yehu, son of Yoshibiah, son of Seriah, son of Asiel, Elionai, Yaakobah, Yeshohaiah, Asaiah, Adiel, Yesimiel, Benaiah, and Ziza, son of Shiphi, son of Alon, son of Yedaiah, son of Shimri, son of Shemaiah. These mentioned by name were leaders in their families. Their ancestral houses increased greatly. They went to the entrance of Gedor, to the east side of the valley, to seek pasture for their flocks. They found rich, good pasture, and the land was broad, peaceful, and quiet, for some Hamites had lived there previously. These who were recorded by name came in the days of King Hezekiah of Judah, attacked the Hamites' tents and the Meunites who were found there, and set them apart for destruction, as they are today. Then they settled in their place, because there was pasture for their flocks. Now 500 men from these sons of Shimhon went with Palatiah, Neariah, Rephaiah, and Uzziel, the descendants of Ishi, as their leaders to Mount Seir. They struck down the remnant of the Amalekites who had escaped, and they still live there today. Reuben's descendants, chapter 5. These were the sons of Reuben, the firstborn of Israel. He was the firstborn, but his birthright was given to the sons of Yosef, son of Israel, because Reuben defiled his father's bed. He is not listed in the genealogy according to birthright. Although Judah became strong among his brothers, and a ruler came from him, the birthright was given to Yosef. The sons of Reuben, Israel's firstborn, Hanok, Palu, Hetzron, and Carmi. Yoel's sons, his son Shemaiah, his son Gog, his son Shimei, his son Micah, his son Reaiah, his son Baal, and his son Berah. Berah was a leader of the Reubenites, and King Tiglath-Pileser of Assyria took him into exile. His relatives by their families, as they are recorded in their family records: Yael the chief, Zechariah, and Bela son of Azaz, son of Shema, son of Yoel. They settled in Aroer as far as Nebo and Baal-Meon. They also settled in the east as far as the edge of the desert that extends to the Euphrates River, because their herds had increased in the land of Gilead. During Shaul's reign, they waged war against the Hagrites, who were defeated by their power, and they lived in their tents throughout the region east of Gilead. Gad's descendants. The sons of Gad lived next to them in the land of Bashan, as far as Salikah. Yoel the chief, Shapham the second in command, Yanai, and Shaphat in Bashan. Their relatives according to their ancestral houses: Michael, Meshulam, Sheba, Yorai, Yakan, Tzia, and Eber, 7. These were the sons of Ahihail, son of Huri, Abihail, son of Huri, son of Yeruah, son of Gilead, son of Michael, son of Yeshishai, son of Yado, son of Buz. Ahi, son of Adiel, son of Guni, was head of their ancestral family. They lived in Gilead, in Bashan, and its surrounding villages, and throughout the pasture lands of Sharon. All of them were registered in the genealogies during the reigns of Judah's king Jotam and Israel's king Jeroboam. The descendants of Reuben and Gad and half the tribe of Manasseh had 44,760 warriors who could serve in the army, men who carried shield and sword, drew the bow, and were trained for war. They waged war against the Hagrites, Yetur, Naphish, and Nodab. They received help against these enemies because they cried out to God in battle, and the Hagrites and all their allies were handed over to them. He was receptive to their prayer because they trusted in him. They captured the Hagrites' livestock, 50,000 of their camels, 250,000 sheep, and 2,000 donkeys, as well as 100,000 people. Many of the Hagrites were killed because it was God's battle, and they lived there in the Hagrites' place until the exile. Half the tribe of Manasseh. The descendants of half the tribe of Manasseh settled in the land from Bashan to Baal Hermon, that is, Senir, or Mount Hermon. They were numerous. These were the heads of their ancestral families: Efer, Ishi, Eliel, Asriel, Jeremiah, Hodaviah, and Yadiel. They were valiant warriors, famous men, and heads of their ancestral houses. But they were unfaithful to the God of their ancestors. They prostituted themselves with the gods of the nations God had destroyed before them. So the God of Israel roused the spirit of King Pul, that is, Tiglath-Pileser, of Assyria, and he took the Reubenites, Gadites, and half the tribe of Manasseh into exile. He took them to Halah, Habor, Harah, and Gozan's river, where they are until today. May the Lord bless the reading and study of his word.